Hello everyone, my name is Atisha Pradhan and it's a great honor to meet our principal sir A.K. Panigrahi to have a question answer session. Sir, how did you feel the past 6 months working in school without students?
Well, I am also happy that we are meeting after a long time. So I think we have passed very bad time, in fact, because I cannot think the school without teachers and the students. And teachers have started coming to the school, but still students are not coming. So we are missing our students.
Thank you, sir. Basically, you are a teacher. What is your opinion about the online classes as far as the feedback of the students are concerned?
Right. Regularly we are collecting feedback from the students, and their feedback helped us to improve our teaching. Actually, for the teachers, this was a new experience, online teaching, but after 1 month they have got the mastery over this process and they are taking classes. So far as the feedback from the students, we have taken feedback and we have seriously worked over it, and students are now happy.
Sir, what is your opinion about the effectiveness of the online classes, keeping both science and arts as a subject of discussion?
Right, very good question. Actually, online classes are taken by the science teachers and the teachers who are teaching in humanities stream or in other subjects. But the practical problem is that the teachers are facing some problem in mathematics class and in some physics, chemistry or biology where the practical classes are involved, because you know that in science classes we used to do some activities and or we take the students to the practical lab where we demonstrate something. So we are facing that problem, but this humanities teachers of humanities section, they are not facing so problem as the science teachers. Science teachers are definitely facing some problem.
So, as far as our both students are concerned, what according to you will help them to get a self-motivation and perseverance in studies as they are not physically present in our Vidyalaya?
Really, it is a problem for the teachers and for the students also, and especially the board students, because we are expecting that the board exam will be held will be conducted in the month of March or April. And as a board students, you might be knowing that the board will publish the date sheet in the month of December itself. So I will tell only this one suggestion is that hard work, and another point is that self study is a must, because we used to take classes for 6 hours and 10 minutes in the school, but now we are taking only 2 hours class. Classes are conducted for 2 hours only, online classes, and syllabus, though it has been reduced by 30%, still it is too much. So unless the students study seriously, self study seriously, so it will be difficult to crack the exam and to get good marks in the board exam, right?
Sir, as you know, schools may reopen in the near future, but students lost continuity in studies, and we are aware that CBSE will be conducting exams on its own schedule. So, what actually our students need to do to cope up the studies when they start coming to school?
As I told you right now that CBSE definitely they will conduct the exam, and after reopening, when the students will come to the school, initially we will start with the practical classes, because the practical classes were not conducted face to face mode, as you people have stopped coming to the school as per the direction of the authority. And the students, after coming here, they are supposed to follow this standard operating protocol of COVID-19, number one. Number two, in different slots we will invite them to attend the classes, and we are planning actually to conduct the classes in 2 batches. for the underachievers, the remedial classes, and for the higher achievers, the enrichment classes will be there. And for the other students, the normal classes will go on, but they will be called in staggered manner to avoid the crowding. Okay.
Sir, what is your executive plan for the board preparing students? I mean, they must go through the practicals also.
No, for the practical classes, when the school will reopen, so with the theory classes, the practical classes will be conducted regularly, because we could not conduct the practical classes in the last few months. So practical classes will be there, and our teachers are conducting the practical classes through OLab, online lab. I know that online lab cannot be the substitute for the practical classes, but online class can supplement these practical classes. So when the students will come, we will start practical classes, and I can assure you that practical classes will be, all the practical classes will be conducted, and the practical syllabus will be completed within the scheduled time.
Sir, as you know, schools will open shortly, but there is a probability that classes may not happen with full-fledged manner. So, do you think the classes arranged with alternative days may make up the entire syllabus before the examination?
Right. The students will be called in alternate days and in different batches and in staggered manner, and the syllabus is complete up as per the split up of syllabus. The syllabus will be completed before the session ends, definitely, because our teachers have given you the split up of syllabus, and till date the split up, as they are going as per the split up of syllabus. So I can assure you once again that the syllabus will be completed within the scheduled time. During this online classes, so this was a new experience for the teacher, definitely, but gradually they have coped up with this situation and this new normal. They have got lot of experience in this field, and the teachers, those who are technically not so sound, they have got the cooperation of the senior teachers. Our teachers have helped them in adopting this process, this online classes, and they are definitely new to this online system, but they are quite experienced teacher, and with their hard work and devotion, they have given a tremendous amazing result in this year. They have given this third highest result in Kolkata region, in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan Kolkata region. This Kendriya Vidyalaya Kalimpong stood third, and you will be glad to know that one student got the KVS award of 10,000 rupees. The one student got 96.8%. I think in the history of KV Kalimpong, it is the highest percentage obtained by any student. And online classes, the system was definitely new. Initially we faced a lot of challenges, but now they are habituated with this system. They are and definitely in the near future it will help the teachers in supplementing the normal classes after this COVID-19 situation is over, and the teachers are attending the online classes. They are conducting online classes, they are conducting online exam, they are attending online in service courses, and we are also conducting the parent teacher meeting, the staff meeting, and when we talk to the students, we also follow this online system only. So once again I will tell you that though it was a new experience, but now they have got a lot of experience. Even we conducted the in-house training also for this online system of teaching, right?
As you know, school is a system of students with diverse economic background. What are the measures that you have adopted for the maximum involvement of students in online classes? I mean, at least 10 to 20% students were not available with enough gadgets when we started online classes.
I think you are pointing out about the students who are unable to join the online classes. I think so. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. So we are also working on this, and initially in the first month itself the online classes less number of students were attending, and we faced a lot of challenges to interact with the students as well as the parents. But gradually, after the mapping of the students, whether they have these devices or not, whether they have devices but only one device but the 2 or 3 students are there. In that case, we just work out with the different timetables and spoke to the parents, and anyhow managed. Now all the students are attending online classes, and so far as the diverse economic situation, diverse economic condition of the parents, our teachers have paid the, I do not know whether I should share this information with you or not, with the other students or not, but our teachers have paid the fees of the students. They have recharged, they have given the amount for recharging of this net card. They have distributed some stationery goods means this pen, pencil, the other study materials, and the old books were also distributed to the children with the economic condition, bad economic condition rather.
Sir, you are conducting online parents-teacher meeting every month in a very systematic way, and you must have collected a lot of feedbacks from the parents regarding classes. Now, what is your general opinion about parents? Are they cooperating with you and the teachers, or what do you expect from the parents?
Absolutely, we are getting a lot of cooperation from the parents. They are attending the parent-teacher meeting. Most of the parents are attending. In case the parents who are unable to attend the meeting on the particular day, they are attending, they are interacting with the teacher or the principal later on. So I am happy with the involvement of the parents during this pandemic situation, during this online classes, and I convey through this forum, convey my heartfelt thanks to the parents for attending the parent-teacher meeting regularly, because as you know that parent-teacher meetings are conducted regularly in each and every month. So thank you dear parents, thank you once again.
So we students know that you have not visited your homes for the past few months, unlike teachers and the other staff members. Are you getting time to keep up with every member of your family in this busy schedule? Are they supporting you in your official work?
A very relevant question. Yes, I could not visit my native place or my family. I could not meet physically my family after 15th February 2020. To some extent I am missing them. I am missing my mother, and who always expects that I should be with her. But the situation is that बहुत टीचर यहाँ है जो कि अपना जो फर्स्ट न्यूबॉर्न बेबी को भी देखे नहीं थे, तो उनका जो सिचुएशन देख के मुझे लगा कि हम उससे बेटर हैं, आई एम क्वाइट ग्रोन अप, and they are helping, we are talking through video call and other modes also, but still my physical presence was needed in my there. Definitely we will meet once this situation gets normal.
Okay sir, you are next.
No, after 15th February I have not left this station, as we are here in the military camp. They have some norms. तो क्या है कि यहाँ से हम जाने के बाद फिर आएंगे जब तब प्रॉब्लम होगा यहाँ जो कैंपस के अंदर जो लोग रहते हैं, इसलिए हम सोचे कि जाना ठीक नहीं है, क्योंकि many people are here, they have not also visited their native place for long time. And another point is most important is during this pandemic, this most of the work was going on through online mode, and though I have not visited my native place, so I thought that the school work is also important. Some duty I should do some this school work without any problem, because the teachers are coming in alternate days, students are not coming, and time and again this regional office and headquarter we are getting some instructions and we are complying those orders. So the family members are helping, definitely they are helping, and we are in constant touch with them, and with their help and definitely with the help of the teachers and the parents also. And because now I feel that my colleagues are now the family members. They are regularly asking me whether I am all right or not, as I am staying alone here. They are behaving as my family members or more than the family members. So definitely I will acknowledge their hard work and mental support, and with their mental support I am feeling very strong mentally.
So last but not the least, your message to us.
Atisha, you see, I always speak about 2 to 3 things. One is health, another is mental well-being, and another is to follow some protocols, COVID-19 protocols. So I will tell all the students and their parents, please stay safe and work hard for your exam. It may be from the child is studying in class 1 or class 8 or 12, whatever may be. And another point is that pay attention to the mental well-being. You please don't study always, please do something which you like to do. For example, reading some books or view some films or like that. So I repeat the 3 things: stay safe, stay healthy, and pay attention to mental well-being. I will request all the parents to don't tell the students always to go on studying, and feel free to speak to the children and how they can be their mental well-being can be looked after.